Do prayers work? That question has been asked often. Unfortunately, there have been some tragic incidences in our world. And I've read a couple comments from it when people say, my thoughts and prayers are with you. And in those comments, there's things like, F your prayers. Do this instead. Is that a right approach that we should take in the midst of tragedy or in the midst of life itself? Should we say F to prayers? No. Prayers do work. Jesus is very clear that prayer is a sense in where we get that it is a dependence upon God. We are crying out as humans. I'm crying out as a pastor, as a man, for help from the creator of the world. Does that mean that prayers always go my way? No. I wish, believe me. Prayers sometimes don't go my way. Sometimes I feel like maybe my prayers sometimes aren't answered. But I do know this, that God is working all these details out for my life. So when I pray, I want to pray according to God's will. I want to pray according to his purpose, but I want to be real with God in my hurts and in my pain. And in the midst of it, yes, I believe God answers prayer. I believe God answers all my prayers. He may answer it not in the timing that I want. He may not answer it in the way that I want, but he does answer it. That's the beautiful thing about our relationship with God. I may think I know what's good for me. You may think you know what's good for you. But many times, those things that I think that are good for me, they're not. But I know this, God knows what's good for me, and I want to pray according to his will. You see, Jesus had this same struggle in the garden, right? He's looking and praying for God that if there's another way, that rather than me to go to the cross, but if there's another way that we can save the world, let's do this. But then he ends the prayer with this, not my will be done, Lord, but your will be done. That shows the true heart of a son. That shows the true heart of one who has a relationship with his father. I pray many ways. I pray for many things. But ultimately, I come down to this. Lord, let not my will be done, your will be done, because I know, first of all, that that's going to be better. And then second of all, Lord, not my way, but your way. You see, that's the beauty of prayer. That's the promise of prayer that we have, that God does hear us and that God will answer us. Do our prayers get answered? Oh, most assuredly so.